Alright guys, in the last video I said I was going to try and get the wheel spinning this time, and I am going to do, but before I do that I want to get the front wheel and forks fitted. But to fit them I've got to make a frame that comes down and joins to the top of the battery box. And then when I test the rear wheel I'll be able to see if it works with me on it. Now I don't know why I've got this little doubt, because when I made this hot rod and this Batmobile, the weight of the cars was double or even triple the weight of this scooter. And this time I've got a bigger motor and an extra battery, so there shouldn't be a problem. But until I get it on it, until I get it tested, I'll always have that little doubt. So let's get it tested, let's get making. To make the front end of the scooter, I'm going to use the original forks and part of the original frame. I'll remove all the top and the back, and this tube gets cut and re-welded and then trimmed to length and welded onto the battery box so that everything's level. And now that's done, time to remove some more stickers. I want this to drop at 60 degrees, so I've got to make two 30-degree cuts. Now that the frame's been cut, I can weld it all up and then fit the front forks and the front wheel, and that'll allow me to determine the length where this has to be cut in order for the deck to be level. Now that I've welded all the frame up, I'm sure it's going to be strong enough. But I'm not the best welder in the world, so just to be on the safe side, I'm going to make a couple of stiffeners and put them to reinforce the frame. And now I've made the stiffener, I just have to weld it in position. Right guys, it's been a few days since I've been doing any filming because after I welded this up I've been sanding it down and I've not had a lot of time, so I've got all my filming, it's all out of order. I don't know where I'm up to, so let's just assume I've just showed you myself welding this up, and now I'm going to put it on the forks, and what I've got to do is I've got to cut this so I can weld it to the top of this box. Now, if I have a look on my drawing, get myself a pencil. Top of the box is here. Get the angle right. Top of the box. So it's got to be about here, somewhere around about there. I've put the frame onto a box just to make it level. And now, oh, that's absolutely perfect. That is unbelievable, unbelievable. Right, so I can get that cut, and then I can cut the pieces for across here, get this welded onto there, and once I've done that, get the handlebars on, wire it up temporarily, and just see if it works. Let's get on with it. Put the forks into the frame, so now I can file all this and make sure it's at 90 degrees to the wheel, and that way when I weld it to the battery box I know it's all going to be nice and square. And that is about perfect. Let's get it welded. Well, I've managed to finish this at long last. It took a lot longer than I expected. I've cut the frame and welded it here and here, and I put some stiffeners in just to give it a bit of extra strength, and then the bit that took all the time was welding it to the surface of the battery box. Took absolutely ages, and when I'd finished it was really strong, but it wasn't nice. In fact, it was really bad. It was so embarrassing, I didn't even want to show you. But it's strong, that's all that counts. So what I've done is I've covered it with body filler, and then when I paint it, it'll be absolutely perfect. Well, I'm going to call it quits for this video now. It's getting a bit long. I said I was going to get the back wheel spinning in this video, but that's looking like the next video now. In fact, the only thing I've got to do now is put an extension on the forks and fit the electrics. So that's all I'll be doing in the next video. Oh, and giving it a test, and providing it works out okay, then I'll make it look good. But for this video, that's it. Oh, my cat's here. What do you want, puss? Cat's here. I've got to go. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you next time. Box, and that way so that's it for this episode. I just want to see it moving. We're doing alright then until then. Okay. I'll be able to get on it and see. Jesus.